Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what it is and who it is. I'm Miss Leo Films, and this is Leo Spotlight. We have a great show for you guys tonight. I'm super excited. I have a special guest, a butterfly from Jersey City, and she goes by the name Aria the Boss. And I'm super excited to have her on tonight. She deserves to be in the spotlight. This young lady is doing amazing things. And to top it off, she's a Leo like me. So you already know the vibe. You already know it's going to be a wonderful show. So I thank everyone that has been tuning in to Leo Spotlight. I thank you guys so much. I thank everybody that's been telling a friend to tell a friend. I thank everybody that's just been in tune, been sharing. I really appreciate it. And she'll be on soon. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody's having a great week. Um, yeah, the snow was amazing, right? It was amazing. I say amazing because we haven't really got a snowstorm like that in a while, but we got hit. People thought we wasn't going to get hit. A lot of us content creators was out there making content in the snow. I enjoyed it. I got a 13-year-old. He don't like the snow anymore. Like he doesn't like outside. Put it like that. Or he doesn't want to do things with me. I wanted to have him in some videos, go make a snowman, snow angel or something. He didn't want to do it. But that's the time we living in today. But nevertheless, they say we're gonna be getting some more snow soon. They saying maybe Tuesday, Wednesday next week, but we'll see. We'll see, right? But it is what it is. I don't like the cold. Like even right now, I put this hoodie on. I got it tied up to my neck because it's a little chilly in my apartment, but I can't turn on the heat because it's going to be so loud. And I don't even understand that part. So they need to fix that. But like I said, we have a great show tonight. Just waiting for my guest to arrive. And we're going to get started. Like I said, she is from Jersey City. That's New Jersey for those that might be living underneath a rock. She's an artist. She is a stylist. She is an event host. She just does a lot of things, and we're gonna get all up in her business tonight. Seems like she's running a little late, but you know we're here and we're awaiting her arrival. She just arrived. Hold on, let me add her to the stage. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm blessed and grateful. How are you? Beautiful.
I'm the same, blessed and highly
Yes.
favored. You were no. Yeah,
That's
so
how the Leos do. Yeah.
I was just letting those that's tuned in know who we had on tonight. So here she is. That's Aria the Boss, straight from Jersey City. And like I said, she's an artist, she's a stylist, she is an event host. She does a lot of things. And if it's some things I don't know, we gonna find out tonight. Okay.
Absolutely.
Aria, how you doing?
I can't complain. I got a meeting after this. In regards to a woman's tour we're putting on. So I got to talk to you about that on the back end. I just talked with my editor. Shout out to Tone and Kenneth Stout. We're putting together the series. Trying to get like you, girl. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Staying
so a
busy.
lot.
I
Yes.
love it. Staying busy. But we're gonna get into this interview. So like I told those that's tuned in already that you are artist, you're a stylist, you're all these great things. But I wanna get in your business because I don't know that much about you, right?
Okay.
So we gonna get in your business a little bit. Shout out to everybody that's here in the live. I see y'all. Thank you. Um, all right, so Jersey City, you born and raised?
Yes. Born and raised Jersey City 201 stand up. Period.
How was it for you growing up in Jersey City?
Growing up in Jersey City, it was it was a challenge, but with my mom doing music and her having a lot of respect in our neighborhood. Shout out Miss Tiny Terra. It was easy in that sense, but it was hard because I went to a Catholic school, but the hood was around the corner. So in the
Okay.
summertime, I went to the summer camp with those kids, and they're like, "You sound white, you sound this." The guys all on me. The girls don't like it. Girls trying to fight me because I'm cute and I'm not a hoe. Like, it was a lot, but it built character in me. For sure.
Yes. Yes. I love that because I can't relate to the Catholic school, but we definitely had to wear uniforms at a point. but
So yeah,
but I can relate to the hate and because you're pretty and all that stuff because I went through it and I grew up in the projects, so
hmm
I definitely can relate to that. Um, Growing up in Jersey City, were you like in the hood or did you grow up like, in a house?
yeah, I grew up in a house.
Okay.
Definitely was in a house. I was so sheltered. It was like a store across the street, right across the street from us. We couldn't go to that store till we was like 13. My parents never let us like be out on a block. Like, so after summer camp, I went on my porch. They're like, "Oh, Tweety's my neighborhood nickname. Sweetie, you come to the park?" But nah, I'll just see you out tomorrow. I just see you. I can't go out there. Nah, they ain't gonna let me out there.
Okay, okay. So, all right, music. Let's get into music.
Okay.
What age were you when you fell in love with music? Because I heard you say your mom. So, was your mom an artist? Your mom was into music?
Hell yeah. My mom got music in Tokyo. She had music in France. My mom is that girl. Okay. That
Shout out
girl.
to moms.
Miss
Yeah.
Tiny Terra, yes. So she actually, her friend Kima, she's a singer. Shout out to Miss Kima. She's a singer, and she wanted her friend on this like specific song, but her
Mm.
friend wasn't around. And my mom, she pushing out song, like pushing it out. She called me from upstairs, "Sweetie, come downstairs." Like, I felt like it was like a hustle and flow type situation.
Uh-huh.
So when I was doing it, she was like, "Nah." I was like, "Wait, give me one more chance, type shit." So I was like, "She is the queen of New Jersey," and she was like, "Yeah, that's the one right there." So, and that song actually went crazy in Tokyo. That song right there, Queen of New Jersey. So I'm actually featured on that with credits. So my mom had like the mic in the kitchen, and the
Hmm.
homemade little studios. And yeah, so my mom really but my family is musical. My cousin 12, shout out to 12, he is a singer. Shout out to my cousin Psychopath, aka Jason Williams. My dad, Black Math, like my whole family is musical. My dad played the
Okay.
keys, like, yeah.
So it's just in the DNA.
I
It's
think so, yeah, pretty much in the
okay.
DNA.
All right. So, what age did you decide to take music seriously?
Oof. I think I want to say 29. Like,
Okay.
I literally just started, like, I just put out my first body of music last year, 420. And I still got so much more to put out. So I would say like 29 is when I really started taking things serious. Hi, Kenneth.
and
Um,
and what made you though? What made you say, "Hey, this is something I really want to do. I want to tap into."
I think because it was like in demand. Like, people was like, "Aria, when you putting out the music? Like, when you putting out your stuff? Like, when you put like everybody?" Cause they was like, "Yo, like, this is ridiculous." Like, cause I just was showing them a little bit what I got. I never even been to a studio before. Like I said, my mom had homemade studio, so I never
Mhm.
went to a real studio and stuff. So, the people, like the people, for real.
Okay. And how has it been for you since how? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
30. I just turned 30, July
Oh, okay.
30th.
So clock that. My birthday twin.
Yes, that's the
So you
OG
said
though. Don't get it twisted.
yes, big Leo stuff. So you
Hmm.
said 29. So that's just been doing it for a year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't I wouldn't believe that because your music, first of all, you have great music and the way you move, as far as an artist, even though you do a million and one other things, but the way you move as an artist, I would think that you've been doing this for years. You
Wow.
understand me?
Yes.
So first of all, salute to you for that.
Thank you.
But it makes sense because it's in your DNA. It's in
Right.
your DNA. So it definitely makes sense. What what are you independent before I ask you this question?
Yes.
Okay. What challenges have you faced or, been through as an independent artist, if
Um,
any?
just like guys thinking that, or people thinking that I need to do something strange for a little piece of change to
Mhm.
get to the next level. And for me, I feel like I have talent and I do have other things to offer. So that's never been my thing. Like I've been in a hotel, I mean, a mansion with, these millionaires, and they're like, yeah, just dance on a pole with your clothes on for 5 racks. I probably for real had $40 in my pocket, and that was my transportation home. All right.
Right.
Like, no, I'm in there spitting. I'm in there doing this, that, and the third. Like I no. So I've never been moved with money. So that's probably been the biggest thing, is that guys thinking that, just because I'm pretty, that I'm like, don't have no brains. I don't have any brains.
So you saying that, do you think it's harder for women in the industry, and I'm talking all industries at this point? Do you
Hmm.
think it's harder for women to get on, or get acknowledged, you know, because of that? Because I feel like I I'm not into music, but I am into music in a sense. But as a film maker, event host, I definitely go through those things. I
Hmm.
haven't had nobody throw no money at me like, "Hey, if you do this," but they definitely do come around and they try to, "Oh, I could do this for you," but then they want to go out on a date, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like, no. Why
Like,
we can't just keep it business?
like, take me seriously.
Right. So,
So
so do you find it harder for women versus, you know, men?
no, because I think that especially with the way the industry, was, a lot of men have that same issue as well. Where they're like being offered to do something strange for a piece of change, like, or their sexuality is on the table now, for a questionable, if I do this real quick for 100K, am I still this and am I still that? Like, so I think they go through the same thing too, for real.
They don't talk about it though. Like
You
us,
know, and that's
the
that's heartbreaking
females, we
too.
talk about it. I think that's the thing. I think we don't really know when it comes to the guys, like what they really experience until, like, for example, like some actors, right? Like you see it now where actors are coming out, and it's, some stuff may be true, some stuff may be false, but you
Mhm.
always hear it's because, oh, they wanted something, or they didn't get their way type stuff, or that someone wanted to give them, offer them such a large amount of money, should I say, but they had to have some type of sexual transaction,
Right.
So
Yeah.
it
So
sucks. Look, it
it
sucks.
does. I feel like it sucks for everybody, but I feel like there's a big shift that's happening in all categories, all, creative spaces, that
Hmm.
we can now finally have a safe space where we can just exist and get the support we need,
Yeah.
based on our talent and not what that mouth do. Okay.
Right. Right. So, what's your creative process like when you're in the studio and you're making your music? I don't know if you drink. I don't know if you smoke. It's your
Uh,
business. But if you do you need to have a sip? Do you need to hit a spliff? Or do you need to have your crew in the studio? How is your creative process?
So my creative process is, I hear the beat, I write, and then I practice, practice, practice. Because one thing as an artist, time is money. So I can't be in the studio playing around. So when I get to the studio, I already airdrop my engineer the music, and shout out to House of Picasso, and Assad goes fix the mic, and then I'm right into the booth. So
Right.
for me, it's kind of like work. I don't think about drinking or this or that. But like, if I'm with my family, like if my dad creates beats, once again, shout out Black Man. If
Out
my
to your
with my
dad.
family, If I'm with my family and I take a drink or whatever, and then he throw on beats, and then it's like, okay, whatever, like, it's a different vibe. But on
Right.
my own, I usually go to the studio by myself. I already know what I'm gonna do, and I already know, like, right now I'm at 2 hours mixed and mastered. I can do, I mean, in 1 hour I can do 2 songs mixed with
Okay.
it being mixed and mastered. So that's like my rate. So I know if I got 5 songs that I want to do, I need about 3 hours. So this, like, and yeah, I just stay focused, like, because this is how I'm, like, one avenue where I feel like I got to get to the bag. I don't have time to treat it like it's playtime.
Right.
Like, so straight tunnel vision.
I love that for you. And like I said, I wouldn't believe you only been doing this for a year. Like seriously. And even to hear how you talk, it's like I've interviewed other artists, I've been around other artists, and some artists been doing this stuff longer than you. You know what I'm saying? And some of them not even on your level per se. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that's dope for you. I really do.
Thank you.
Um, you're welcome. Performing, I've seen you perform a few times, right? How do you prepare for that?
Practice. I set my chairs up in in my dining room. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I pretend that those chairs are people, and I practice. I practice, practice, practice. Like, it's never a time where I'm like, okay, these are my songs, and that's it. Like, the last event I had was your event, and
Hmm.
oh my God, I was so uncomfortable with my show track. I was so like, because I had to rush to get it together and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I was so uncomfortable. So, and that was like, I practiced overtime, and I still feel like I didn't do as well as I wanted to do, but I still got good, like, feedback. But
Hmm.
the only reason why I did that well is because I practiced from the time I got the mix all the way up until like 2 hours until the event, and then from
Hmm.
there I'll listen to the music that make me feel good.
Right.
I listen to the music that made me feel good, and then I'll go to the bathroom. I'll listen to my
Hmm.
track real quick, and then I'm like, okay, 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 I got it.
Oh, I think you did amazing, honestly. I think you
I
did
try.
amazing. But I know that for me, it was a different, because like when you performed for me at my other event, um I heard a different sound from you. Even when I was on the other platform and you came up for the interview,
Yeah,
I heard a different sound from you. But
yeah,
what I heard at the Jam Fest was a whole different aria. So I think I was like more like, okay, let me just pay attention, because I was ready for you just to sing it, you know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I was like, okay, she's stepping into a different bag at this point. And guess what? That's okay. That shows range. It
yeah,
shows range. And listen, the crowd was rocking with you, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then you also have stage presence. You have good stage presence. Like, you're not just gonna be just standing there with the mic. You're gonna move
Right.
around, you're gonna come up in people's face, you listen.
And I'm excited for the pajama jam because I'm going to be doing exclusive songs that I have not done before that are going to be out. So I'm going to be doing exclusive songs. I kind of really play with the playlist. I'm locking in everything tomorrow, sending it in, and then my outfit and stuff. Like, yeah, it's gonna get grown and sexy, classy always.
I
And
can't wait. I
I'm
can't wait.
excited.
I'm excited as well. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, is there any artists that you would love to work with, whether big names or and up and coming?
Of course I want to work with Nicki Minaj. First of all, period on period on period. I don't care.
I can see
We
it.
don't
Look,
even
I
have to
can see
get deep.
it.
Yeah, we don't even have to get deep in the topic. But yes, Miss Onika, Tanya, Mirage, Betty. Yeah. Um, Big Barb's in the building. Shout out to the Barbs in the building and all the butterflies. What's up?
Yes.
Um, Let me see who else. I love LMA. I
Okay.
would love to do a song with Alicia Cara. And then like um indie artists. I don't know, like, cause I don't know a lot of them. I'm still, in getting my feet wet, hearing people and kind of remembering their names, but I know their face. Like,
Uh-huh.
this it still feels very new to me. So, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I heard them, I'll be like, yeah, I want to get on that.
Mhm. Mhm. So basically, you are open to collaborating with other artists.
Heck yeah, heck yeah, Heck
I
yeah.
think, there's a lot. There's, with me doing the events and stuff, I have met so many artists. So it's like there's some good artists out there. Matter of fact, the pajama jam, you might you might somebody might be there that night, and you might be like, yeah,
Let's
because
get it.
we got some people coming that you might be like, yeah, I might want to do something, even if you just jumping on their hook or something.
Right. Yes. I'm totally open to that.
Okay, so all right, we talked about the music. Let's talk about you being a event host as well, because you are an event host as well.
Yes.
What made you get into doing that?
So I actually have my own club on campus. I got a 4-year degree in psychology. Thank you, from New Jersey City University. So
Yes.
I actually was the founder of my own dance team on campus. So
Okay.
I already started curating events and started putting together things like that. My biggest event I had when I was probably like 7 months pregnant, maybe 8. I never stopped going to school pregnant. I gave birth on a Thursday, back in school Monday, and it was probably like 200 people from the dorms and everything, from the school in there. And it started from college, really.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I mean, I don't. Let me ask you. Do you know how many events? Because I'm gonna tell you. If you ask me it back, I'm gonna tell you no. I don't know how many. But do you know how many events you have done so far?
Including college, or just as my adult life, like my adult world?
It could be including college, either or.
Okay, including college, I probably don't know, but in my adult life, probably 10 to 12 events.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, 10 to 12.
So while we're on events, I know you have some events coming up. Your
I
event, not including you coming to the pajama jam.
Oh yeah, look, and we got
You got
the
the
urban
adult
fashion show
prom.
too and everything. Yes, but yeah, so I have the adult prom that is happening February 13th, which is 21 and older, and we have tickets up right now. And then I got your black pop-up shop that is happening. I got my little cheat sheet right here because I wasn't
No,
expecting
it's all right. I usually
um,
have I usually have my other phone too. So right now I'm just freestyling off the top.
love it. That's that Leo magic.
Yes.
So I have that February 21st. I have my Sister's Keeper women's conference. That's March 21st. I was trying to get you. I know you.
Yes, I know. I know.
We got our Thinking Pink. That's our Nikki night on March 28th. Um,
Okay.
and we have a Mommy Look at Me event. And then at the end of the year, I always have a big event where we kind of shift our thinking and our mindset to the
Mhm.
next year. So this one is Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
You got the good and you got the bad, and being able to kind of drown out the bad and just walk in the positive and walk in your light
Right.
into the next year. So that's the theme for Fire and Ice.
I'm excited for that.
I know. I can't
I-
wait to have.
First of all, congratulations on all of that. That, like you said, the Leo magic, because like we are so creative, and then we don't stop. It's because I know we share the same birthday, and I feel like um I see a lot of me and you, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't stop. And then when I have an idea, I have to go through with it. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I'm going to do it. And I'm
Yeah.
not waiting. Like, I don't, and honest, like for me, and this ain't about me, but I'm just going to say, people think I got a team. I'd be like, yo, it's just me. It's just me
Right.
doing a million and one things, you know what I'm saying? But I love that. I love that you just don't stop. I love that you keep going. And I'm looking forward to being a part of those events that I can be a part of, because we're both busy.
Mhm.
But I know they're all going to be out March 28th. You got to send me that one, because I could put it on my calendar.
Okay.
Because as of right now, ain't nothing on the calendar for no March 28th. So I
Yes.
definitely can put that on the calendar. Now let's get into fashion, right?
Okay.
Let's get into fashion. Um, because I didn't know that you were into fashion. I didn't know that. Like, I posted about my fashion show, whatever, and I believe you hit me up.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I'm like, this girl is like me for real.
Yo,
I'm not into the fashion world, but I do a million things, and I'm like, yo, she do a million things. Like, I'm like, and she does fashion. Okay, let's talk. But I kind of, it's like I didn't know, but I did see something around Halloween, I believe,
yes,
and I think you made your costume. If
yes.
I'm not, yeah. So it wasn't so far off, but it did like shock me, like when you hit me up. So tell me about that. How did you get into fashion?
So remember, I told you I had a 4-year degree. Um,
Yes,
I graduated 2019, and the world shut down 2020.
yes.
So the plan that I had originally set, washed away. So I'm like, okay, while I'm in
The quarantine.
house in the quarantine, yeah, weight, girl. I started gaining weight, and I'm like, yo, I need to still do these videos. I gotta, because once we set our mind to something, we
You
set our
gotta
mind.
do it. That's
So
it.
I started going into my closet. I was making jeans. I couldn't fit any more thigh-high boots. I started getting so many responses that people was hitting me up like, "Can I buy that? Can I buy that?" I'm like, "Wait a minute. I'm just sewing this by my hand, or I'm using a little bit of hot glue. Like, you gotta be easy." So my
Right.
friends were harassing me for outfits and stuff like that. So I really just started to tap into that creativity, and that is actually like my quiet place. Like that's where my mind just like I can't wait to start designing for the show. Like
Hmm.
it brings me joy and like peace.
It's therapeutic, right?
Yes.
Therapeutic. And I think that's
Different.
important. I think that's important that we have something that does that for us. I haven't really found mine yet. I be all over the place. Like I be all over the place and I be overwhelmed. I be stressed out. But I guess one day I'll figure it out. I'll
Right.
figure it out. But no, that's amazing. And I can't wait to see because what you call it
Yes.
sustainable, right?
Yes.
So
Sustainable fashion.
I had to look that up. I didn't even tell you. I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay.
You had wrote me and you was like, I was like, oh, you design. You like, yeah, I do sustainable fashion. I'm on the other side of the phone, like the hell she talking about. So I go to Google. I put that in there. Oh, I lost her. I lost her, y'all. She'll be back. I don't know what happened. Oh, there she
Sorry.
go.
That's all.
It's all right.
First time.
It's okay. Um, so I go to Google sustainable fashion. What is sustainable? Then I was intrigued. I was like, oh wow, and I'm like, that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? But you taught me something because I didn't know nothing. I didn't know that was the name of it. So you
Yeah.
taught me something. Each
And
one
I and
teach.
I love that.
Each one teach one.
Exactly, because you teaching me too at the same time. So we need that. But yeah, I love sustainable fashion because for a lot of people that lose weight, they got their favorite outfit or their favorite pair of jeans, or you just worn it too much. You're like, dang, this isn't every picture, but I just don't want to let it go. Let's make it into something else. Let's give it a new life. And
Yes.
that's why I love butterflies and just the constant change and the constant metamorphosis, and the sustainable fashion fits perfectly with my brand and who I
Right. I
am.
love it. I love it. And that you just said something. And I'll be having all this stuff. Well, I just gave a lot of clothes away when I did the Christmas drive, but I was holding on to some stuff and I could have probably gave it to you and you could have created something for me.
Girl, oh, I would have been honored.
But listen, I know now. Look, I know now.
Amen.
I know now.
Amen.
Okay. So okay, we talked about fashion, we talked about music. So okay. I know, but you
What?
just mentioned how you was pregnant. Um, how was your is a daughter? I think you have a daughter, right?
Yes.
See, I'm not too gone. How old is your daughter?
She is 8. Her name is Leilani. That's
Like,
one of my greatest gifts, one of my greatest accomplishments. She is a breath of fresh air. She is in the gifted and talented. Currently, she's playing piano. She just got inducted into the oh, I did say the gifted and talented. Her lowest grade is a 90 this year,
come
like
on.
just second grade, and I I'm just honored to have her as my kid. She's fantastic. She's fantastic. She's
Well, especially
fantastic. And I'm not just
yeah.
saying that because she's my kid. Like, she really is, like, a breath of fresh air. She in anybody's, world, she'll make you smile, she'll make you laugh, she'll make you feel comforted. She's respectful, she loves God. She also has a book out on Amazon right now called Dealing
Okay,
with Feelings.
Ronnie.
Yes. So if anybody wants to, take a look at that, it's in my bio on Instagram.
What's the
And
name of the book again?
it's called Dealing with Feelings.
I love
Um and it's basically just teaching you to find a trusted adult in your life, and be able to speak with them, and how some of the actions and feelings that you have can affect other people without you knowing it. So when you're feeling these ways, go to somebody that you trust, talk about it, so you don't end up hurting the people that you love.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because I feel like a lot of children don't know how to express themselves. And I have a 13-year-old boy, and I feel like he goes through that right now. Like he doesn't know how to express himself. And I know that he has his two sisters that are grown,
Mhm.
and he's close to each one, and he does talk to them about some things, but we all realize like there's some times where he doesn't know how to express himself, and he like I said, he cool with like he really cool with them, but sometimes it's like some things he just won't talk to them about, and
Mhm.
he will keep it to himself. So I think that's really important because I feel like even outside of your family, you should still have someone that you
Right.
can trust, whether it's a coach, whether it's a guidance counselor, whether if you're into church, if it's your pastor, your deacon, just
Yeah.
someone, just someone.
Right.
I feel like that's very important because as I think back now that with this is a topic right now, I
Yeah.
think back when I was young, I used to have I've been through so much and I had so much going on. And I think I'm still like that today, but I think I gotten a little better where I do talk to people, but I still have this like, it's like a trust thing. Like I feel like if I tell you something, you're gonna go tell. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is another thing when it comes to children as well. That's why they do need someone that they can trust,
Right.
because you can't just talk. Sometimes you can't,
Yeah,
people
you
go
can't just
tell.
tell everybody what's going on. And I think you have to determine who you can trust based on how they take your good news.
You're
If
right.
they take your good news and they're like, "Oh my God, like you're just so amazing," da, 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 da," that might be somebody that you can trust, and not just when you say something in the good news that can possibly benefit them.
Them.
When you're
Woo.
saying something in the good news specifically just solely about you, and they're excited and they're genuinely happy for you, that 9 times out of 10 is somebody that's in your corner as an adult.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid, I do have to let my daughter know, because sometimes she'd be trying to tell me to see a little bit about this person or whatever, whatever. I'm like, you could tell me. I'm not going. I'm not gonna. You.
Right.
But she knows if it's something that's dangerous, which thank God it hasn't been,
Right.
I'm gonna handle.
I'm saying something.
But
Right.
sometimes she just be like, "Mommy, I just want to, I just want
Mm-hmm.
a little bit." So I be like, "Oh, I reassure her that
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be upset, and I really have to, even if it does upset me, I have to keep that. I have to keep my promise."
Mm-hmm.
So that's
You
how I.
know, my son, he does that too. Like sometimes he'll come tell me something about one of his friends, or
Mm-hmm.
even might have something to do with a little girl. He'll come tell me, like
Right.
like I said, he tell me certain things. He don't tell me everything, but he has gotten a little better with me. But no, that's definitely important. Oh, I was about to say something because you made me think about something, but I kind of like it
Ah,
came and then it
oh,
went, but it's okay. Uh, um, okay, I'm gonna go back to music for a second.
okay.
Um, how do you feel about music today? Because we got the drill. Music done changed all the way around. Like, how do you feel about music today?
Music today, I feel when we talk about just mainstream, I feel like it's a little watered down.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really much talent going on. But when we talk about independent artists, oh, it's so rich and vibrant, and so
Mm-hmm.
like the people are ready.
Right.
So I think that there's a lot of sound that needs to be
Uh-oh. She'll be back. Give her a second.
discovered, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's a lot of people that in the mainstream, they'll hear an independent artist song and then they'll try to take it, right, and then that
Mm-hmm.
song doesn't hit the same way, or it hits but for a little bit of time,
Mm-hmm.
and now it doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of talent going on, but it's just the music industry is changing so much right
So,
now that I think a lot of independent artists aren't even at this point thinking about, oh, let me get signed. I want to go to this record label. I want to go to this. Right now it's more like we just want to create and we want to, get the credit that's due for the work we're putting in.
and I was watching a podcast.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know. Let me mute it and unmute it.
You hear me now?
Um, that sucks. You can't hear me now,
I can hear you. You can hear
but
me?
I can't hear you.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Um
All right, well, I can hear you from my other phone. You might be a little delayed, but I don't
I
know
think
what happened.
I think the connection, because I could hear it sound like you was like in a matrix a little bit. If you want, you could leave out.
Honestly, where we are right now in the footage, like in this right here, we're only talking about the events, right?
Let me see if I
Can I?
leave and come back.
Okay, okay.
Little intermission, technical difficulties. I hope everybody's enjoying the interview. That's Aria, the boss from Jersey City. And like I said, she's incredible. She's an incredible artist. She's an incredible mom. She's an incredible stylist. She's an incredible event um, host. Shout out to the live. Shout out to everybody that's here. If you here and you ain't write nothing in the chat, say hello, say something. Let me know you here and that you're watching. Let me know where you watching from. And we'll have Aria back in a moment. There she go. Bringing her on the stage.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yes, I heard
Okay.
that beautiful tune. Yes. Goodness.
Oh, you could hear that music that was on?
I was talking about your
Oh,
voice.
oh. Cause I've been messing with this thing, so I had this music. I think I was supposed to press it, but whatever. I'm still learning this thing. I'm gonna figure it out. But yes, dang, I kind of lost track where we was
So I
at.
was saying the music
The
industry,
music industry,
mhm,
yes.
with it changing and evolving, we kind of just want to just put the music out and kind of just do us.
Right.
I don't want.
I
Mhm.
think that also, like, because that's what I was about to say. I was watching this podcast. I think it was Bagview. Shout out to my homie Esso Heineken. Um, and Esso, he used to be a manager, or whatever. And I believe, I can't quote it word from word, but I know he was talking about how the music business is so like basically effed up, and as far as labels and stuff go. So I think that plays a part too in things. Artists
Yeah,
probably scared to even,
yeah. Like I even tell shout out to Kenneth Stout again. I tell him all the time, I don't even want to be signed if I'm not signed to Heavy on It by Nicki Minaj. Okay.
hmm
I don't want to sign to no other record label. I'll stay independent for the rest of my life. I don't care. I feel like I can't move into a space that I know is dangerous. That I
right.
have to worry about my safety. I have to worry about
People
my
stealing your money.
livelihood, stealing my money, my family. Like for all
Right.
that, I'll stay out. I'll stay out the loop. I don't
But
want to.
there's some big artists that are independent, like Ciara, she's independent.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't
She's
know that.
independent, yeah. If you have time, if you're interested, like she was on, I think it was on Joe and Jada, if I'm not mistaken, and she talked about it. And Joe, Fat Joe, he's independent as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I hear him always telling Kiss, like, "Oh, you ever thought about being, like?" But yeah, he's independent. There's a few of them out there though that's
Yeah,
independent.
that's and then shout out to Jean Frank. I see you in the building. That's kind of like someone that's been helping me with like getting to my shows and like so I think also too when you have these people that are around you that are believing in you and like supporting you, it's kind of like you're not even thinking about that. You just
These
thinking about
labels and stuff.
yeah, you just thinking about like hitting the ground like running. You know what I mean? And he has
And
a
it's
lot.
kind of like you got your own team, so it's like,
I'm
what I need that.
slowly building my own team because I just with you as well, like you know,
Hmm.
trust. Trust is like some people want you to do well, just not better than them. Some people,
Come on.
want you to do well, but only to a certain extent. They might not even have no motion. They just
Right.
don't want to share your video out or share it because they just don't want you. They don't want you to do well in their world. They just want you to do
Right.
well in your world. So
Hmm.
I got people like Kenneth Stout, Jean Frank, Miss Tiny Terror, Black Math, who support me and care, and
Hmm.
so and you as well, because
Yes.
I reach out to you sometimes. I'm like, dang, they not gonna let me spend my money on that, or they not gonna let me do this. And you're like,
Right. Right.
listen,
Right.
this
Right.
one is
Right.
this and this one is that. So
Hmm.
but just the fact that you see me,
Hmm.
and I just think it's all about showing yourself, and then people will follow. But if you're looking for people, no one's gonna be checking for you because they got their own stuff going on. You want them to be like, "Wait, what's she doing over there? I ain't seen
Yeah.
nobody
Right.
go over there before." Okay, well
I
let me
have
see
this
what's
say.
over there.
You know what I say? I always say this saying. I'll be like, I'm gonna put it in their face. Like, so when I say that, that means like I'm gonna keep doing movies. I'm gonna keep doing events. I'm gonna keep doing Leo Spotlight. I'm just gonna keep doing, and I'm gonna put it in your face. Like, you might not like it, you might not hit that like button, but you definitely looked. That I just put something last night. I said views over likes any day.
I saw that and I liked it.
Yes,
Yeah,
because you ain't gotta like it, but you gave me that view, and that's what counts.
yes, because that's
So,
what we get paid from. We don't
right,
get paid
okay,
from like we get paid from the
okay.
view. Period. So you shared it in your little group chat where you was trying
R-
to talk or do that. Yeah, all of
right.
y'all that see. I thank you.
You might be trying to clown us or whatever you trying to do, but thank you because you gave us the view, and that's getting us some coins. Okay, thank you,
Hello, hello.
thank you. Well, Aria, it's not over yet, but I definitely want you to let the people know where they can find you at on all socials, where they can stream your music at.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, all social platforms, Aria the Boss, AriaTheBawse. My music is on Spotify, Apple Music, shoot, it's on Roblox, it's on Snapchat,
Come
everywhere you
on.
can think of, it's on there. Aria the Boss, AriaTheBawse.
I'm not letting that shit go. I'm sorry. I don't think I even cussed this whole thing, and I did great. Hallelujah. But listen, you said your music is on Roblox. Hold on. I haven't I haven't heard no one say that. Like, that's
Yeah, it's like
amazing.
you gotta pay an extra little fee or whatever for it to be
Mhm.
on there. But for me it's like, I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself since
Mhm.
2020. My baby passed away at 8 weeks, her
Oh,
heartbeat just
no, I'm
stopped.
sorry.
Thank you. So that was like my Job moment, where God was
Mhm.
testing my faith and
Yeah.
also my patience. And
Mhm.
I feel I had applied to this big art show because I actually do installations and I do this big art show in New York every year.
Okay.
But it's like 300 artists, and you get paid, and people come and they check out your room and all this stuff. We transform the room. So I had applied before my baby passed. When my baby did pass, I ended up finding out that I got accepted. This is my first year getting accepted, and then I'm in Miami, for my birthday. My baby
Mhm.
passed March 31st, and my birthday is July 30th, our birthday. So I
Mhm.
was in Miami, and then I get like
What year was this?
2025.
Oh, okay. No, I was
Yeah.
about to say we was in Miami at the same time. They keep calling her. Stop calling
So
her.
I ended up getting say something so I can make sure that you're there, please.
You hear me?
Oh my god!
Every time
All right, this
somebody's
so
calling her,
ghetto. Okay.
somebody's calling or texting her and messing up. Y'all know she on her interview. Stop calling her. Stop bothering her. Stop texting. Stop bothering her. Tune in rather than keep bothering her. And she'll be back in a flash. She'll be right back. But yeah, I was about to say to her, like, we was in Miami at the same time for our birthday. Too bad we didn't know each other, but it wasn't the same time. I think I was there 2023. No, 22. I think it was. Here we go.
So, anyways, just to reel it back in. So, hi y'all. It's the devil. He's nervous. He's like this video, this interview right here is gonna change a lot of lives, make people think
You
differently
got two
about
Leos
her.
together. Two Leos.
It's energy in this room. So
Yeah.
I was saying I ended up finding out that I got selected for the show. Then I got cited. They're like, yo, you're on the billboard on NASDAQ. Like you're on the NASDAQ billboard. And I'm in Miami. Like, send it to me right now. You know, so with that being said, I had that shift in my life where that happens, and to bring it back in, just to land somewhere. You know, music, creativity, all of that has been a passion of mine. It's made me think differently. It's made me, become definitely more closer to God in my journey as we find ourselves. You know, we find the people that are that God has sent to help us and to nurture us and stuff. So
Yes.
no matter what trial or tribulation that you go through in life, whether it's a loss or a loss of yourself or whatever, just remember that there's always a bright side. Like the devil has a plan and so does God.
So does
Don't
God.
don't ever think that while the
And
devil
God's
is doing
plan is
his thing,
bigger.
God don't have nothing else going on. Like it's not, oh yeah, well God came in and saved the day. No, as soon as he thought of that idea, the devil, God was working simultaneously. So
Come
just
on.
always remember that in your career, in your life, that is always a silver lining and it's always a rainbow.
That's right. You can
Helene,
still hear me?
I can hear you, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure. Amen. Amen to everything. I concur with everything you just said. Um, so it's 8:47. Everybody that does tune into Leo Spotlight knows that I play a little gamey game.
Uh,
Sip or spill. So I don't know if you have okay, she got her water or something over
yeah, I got a ginger ale. I
there.
had some
Okay.
today.
So I'll ask you a question. If you don't want to answer, you would sip your ginger ale. If you answer, basically you spilling the tea, like you spilling it. Okay. I don't know. I ain't gonna get too crazy because I'm freestyling now. I don't got.
Oh, wait, real quick. Shout out to Miss Tiny Terra in the building. I already just talked you up, spoke you up. So you
Shout to
gotta watch
Tiny
this bitch ass.
Tara.
Yes, shout out to Tiny Terra. Love you. Okay, I'm ready. I'm
Thank
ready.
you guys for tuning in. I don't see everybody, but thank you guys for tuning. I think I gotta scroll up or something. Oh yeah, dang, I missed
Oh,
everything.
and Dynamite Production. Shout out Dynamite Production. My dad, I told you already, Black Mav, he makes
Yeah,
beats.
shout out to
He loves
Black Man.
beats. Yes, so
Shout out
shout
to
out to
everybody.
y'all.
Y'all done missed all of y'all. I don't know. I guess because I'm doing it on this, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but this is lit though. The chat is popping.
Yeah, shout out to the chat.
I hate chat.
All right, so we're gonna get into sip and spill.
Okay.
Have you ever stolen a lyric from another artist?
No. I might have referenced it. Like I might
Okay.
have referenced like them in the lyric, but I've never stolen a lyric. No.
Okay. So she spilled that.
Yeah.
Have you ever slid in a celebrity's DM and tried to holler at them? And if so, who?
No. I was with you because I be sliding in Nikki's DMs all the time. Well, when she was on Instagram. But no. Mm-mm.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever dated a fan?
Yeah, all of them is fans. If he's smart, he gonna act like a fed. If he's smart, he gonna
Yo, I love it.
act like a fed.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose fame over family, what are you choosing?
Family over everything. Family over everything. Family over everything. My number one
She's
goal is
such a Leo.
an amazing mother and an amazing wife, and to nurture my husband's dreams and goals, and to have like a little shop on the side, little you know.
Mm-hmm.
But my number one goal, my family call me the family manager. Okay, I'm in family. I love my family. I wouldn't trade them for 100,000, 300,000. No, $1 million. I can't be bought. My loyalty
Say
runs deep.
that.
Yeah.
Say that. Okay. There may be some people out there wondering, is Aria the boss single or she out here ready to mingle?
um, I am single, but I'm not mingling. You know, not mingling. It might be maybe somebody that's in the little like that I think is cute or whatever.
Hmm.
I'm just chilling. Like I'm just chilling.
Okay. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mama said family over everything. I can see it now. I can
Period.
see it. Okay. Let me see what else I got for you. Let me see. What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you when you was a child?
Damn, the most embarrassing thing that happened to me when I was a child. Oh, damn, yeah, she in the store, right? So my mom was shopping, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was at the register, and I told her, I said, "Mommy, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom, mommy." She's like, "Okay, we about to be able to go." Nah, I just let it go. Just had to let it go. And
No,
she was like, "I know you're not." Now she rushing me out the store. You could have put this stuff on hold. I didn't know that you could do that before when I
it
was
was
young.
number one or number two though.
No,
Which one?
number one.
Okay.
But it was just like she was just looking at me like so embarrassed, and I was just telling her like, "I told you."
Like I
That was
can't
so
hold it,
embarrassing.
mommy. Now
Yeah,
I
you
had to
remember
ask
that,
number one
don't
or
you?
number two. I had another guest on here that told me it was a number two. Like
Oh my god. Oh my
a
gosh.
shitty mess. All right. Um, what's the most embarrassing date you ever been on?
The most embarrassing date I've ever been on.
If you have one.
I don't know. I don't think I've been on a because it takes a lot to go. If I let you take me out on a date, you need to be coming with
It was
like
like a process just to get there, right?
yes,
Right.
heavy on that. So no, mm mm. I haven't
Okay.
had one of those.
What's I got another one. What's the worst pickup line a dude said to you ever?
Girl, it's so many in my DM every day that I can't even pick because I just be skimming.
They be
But
so corny.
oh, because I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate cake,
Really?
milk. Ugh, girl, it does like I don't
That's
like the
where that's
smell.
where we're different at because I love chocolate.
But and then they always say to me, "Oh, how you don't like chocolate and you chocolate? I bet you taste sweet."
Wonk wonk. Look wonk wonk.
Like I
Yeah.
don't even like the taste of chocolate.
I don't know. I think they keep calling her or something. They messing with
I
my girl.
literally put on my Instagram that I got an interview today at 8 o'clock. So the fact that everybody is calling me, I'm taking that personal. Hold on. Because I can't hear you no longer. Let me turn my volume up. Can I? Can you
You
say
hear
something
me?
real quick?
You hear me?
No, this is.
Yeah, she gotta go out. I don't know. Them people need to be punished. Cause why they hating? They hating. That's I'm saying they hating. Now I don't think they hating, but they probably trying to figure out how to get on here. And it's in her story, so they should have been paying attention. But people don't be paying attention. And people don't like to read. People don't like to do nothing. But I have been enjoying this. interview with Aria. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thank you guys for tuning in. It's not over. I'm gonna ask her probably a couple more questions and then we're gonna end it because 9 o'clock is the end time. But I thank you all. Shout out to her mom. Shout out to her dad. Shout out to her team. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to my peoples that's in here. I see y'all. Nate, I see you, Nate. I see y'all. And I do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. I always bring on somebody that's deserving to be in the spotlight because everybody don't deserve to be highlighted, unless you out there really putting in that work. Because I be putting in work. So you got to be matching my energy or doing even better than me to be on this. I got it right now to be on this platform. You can hear me?
Hi. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, now I can't hear you.
No way.
What the hell? I can't hear her now. They messing up. The devil is a liar. They're listening live and they calling. Right. Like why though? Like what they should have been just writing in the comments. Like comment in the comments. That's what live chat is for. Hold on, let me try to get my girl back in here.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
What?
They done messed up my girl. You hear my girl? Let me see something. Hold on. And I don't want to remove her because if I remove her, then she might not be able to come in. All right, here we go. Let's see. Which one is the new one? I can hear you, I think. Hello? Nope. Come on. They done messed. The devil is a liar. Hold on, she's still trying to get. We trying to get my girl back, y'all. Nope. It's something. It's something going on because.
Can you hear me?
No value.
No about. All
And
right.
you probably could hear me, but I can't
I can
hear
hear
you.
you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't
One
hear
second.
you.
1 second. 1 second.
Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out Kenneth Stout, Mr. Stout. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna get her back on here and close out the show. But that's what happens when when you're doing great things and you having a great time and you're talking great positive stuff. The devil comes and tries to interrupt. We talked about God. You know what I'm saying? That's the enemy. That's what he does. He tries to interrupt things, and then he uses people to do that. Because they knew this that she was on her interview. They knew she was on her interview, but nevertheless, I am so honored to have Aria on my platform, and I was able to shed some light. Hold on, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Say something.
Can you hear me?
Nope. I don't know what happened, Aria. But I know you can hear me. What I was saying is, I said that, this is what happened when you talking positive. We talked about God on here. It was a lot of positive things that were said on this interview tonight. And the enemy mad. We done shook the room. We done shook the room. Okay, and the devil is a liar.
Amen.
But it is 8:59, and it's okay. It's okay. What needed to be done was done, and that's why the enemy is mad. Oh wait, I just heard you.
You can hear me?
It must be. It might be a connection because I just heard you like a little bit.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I just heard you a little bit.
I don't know.
But it's okay. I want to just say this. I appreciate you for coming on the platform. I appreciate having you. I'm honored to have you on Leo Spotlight because, like I was just saying to everybody that's in the comments and that's viewing, is that you deserve to be highlighted. You know, you're out here putting in that work. I see you, and I know everybody else see you. And keep doing it. I can't wait to see what the rest of 2026 looks like for you. Pardon me, looks like for you. We got a lot of work to do. I will see you on the 12th in our pajamas, and we're gonna turn up. And then I'll see you on the 21st, and I'll keep seeing you because we got work to do. Yes. Okay. So I love you. I appreciate you, Butterfly. Stay beautiful. Keep being the great mom that you are, and just keep shaking the room. Keep shaking the room. Keep making the devil mad. Okay, that's what we gonna do.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Mama. Shout out to Mr. Stout. Shout out to Dad. Shout out to all Aria's peoples that I saw y'all. It went a little fast for me, so I can't read y'all names off. But shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Make sure after we end this that y'all just leave a comment on the YouTube page or whatever, and just leave something for Aria. Let us know that you was tuned in. And again, I'm here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. shedding light, putting people in the spotlight that deserve to be in the spotlight, that are out here making things shake. Aria, I love you. Make sure y'all go stream all her music. And if you want to see her perform live, I'm about to say February 12th, we at the lobby in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And she's going to do her thing. So pull up. And then you can also catch her. March 8th at the fashion show, Urban Fashion Riot at Mr. East, showing all her beautiful pieces. And that's all, folks. Until next time. Thank you, Aria, baby. I love you.
Love you too.